Good morning students. Today we are going to discuss new chapter, classification of elements and periodicity in properties. What is our new chapter? New chapter, chapter number 3, classification of elements in periodic table. How we classify the element in periodic table? Like a taxonomy. In biology we discuss about the taxonomy. In chemistry we will teach how elements are mentioned in table, how they placed in table, which laws are applicable for this. So now we are going to start classification of elements and periodicity in properties. First question arises, why do we need to classify the elements? Why do we need to classify the elements? What is the causes to classify the elements? In periodic table there are 118 elements, so it is difficult to study all elements individually. So it is very difficult to study individually the chemistry of 118 elements and their million of their compounds. Thus it was necessary to search for a systematic way to organize knowledge of scientists by classifying the elements. Clear? Why do we need to classify the elements? Because it is very difficult to explain, to study the individually all the chemistry of 118 elements and their million of their compounds. Thus it was necessary to search for a systematic study way to organize the knowledge of scientists by classifying the elements. So what is the definition of now periodic table? Define the periodic table. Periodic table is the systematic knowledge of chemistry of all elements. So periodic table may be defined as the arrangement of the known element according to their properties in a tabular form. What is the periodic table? Periodic table is look like a table, like this. This is periodic table. So this is the tabular form. So what is periodic table? I again explain what is periodic table. Periodic table may be defined as the arrangement of the known elements according to their properties in a tabular form. According to their properties, it means group wise, period wise, their properties are different and same. We arrange the elements in group and period. This is called the periodic table. Arranging the elements in such a way that similar elements are placed together while dissimilar elements were separated from one another. This is known as the classification of the periodic table. Now, so clear all of you? What is the periodic table? Periodic table is a tabular form. Okay? And it may be defined the arrangement of the known elements according to their properties in a tabular form. What happened in this tabular form? Similar atoms are placed together. Similar atoms are placed together and dissimilar atoms are separated from one another. This is known as the classification of elements. Now there are 2 points. Why do we need to classify the elements? What is periodic table and what is the classification of elements? Now it's clear all of you? Now next topic is Dauber-Niers triad. Next topic, this is the name of scientist. First law, Dauber-Niers triad. Dauber-Niers triads. What is this? Dauber-Niers is the name of scientist. According to this, when elements are arranged in increasing order of their atomic weight in a group of group of three elements is called triads. So what is the Dauber-Niers triad? According to this rule, when elements are arranged in increasing order of their atomic weight in triads, okay, the atomic weight of the middle element is equal to the arithmetic mean of the atomic weight of other two elements. We will discuss here some examples which explain you better. What is Dauber-Niers triad? According to the scientist, when elements are arranged in triad in increasing order of their atomic weight, clear, and the atomic weight of the middle element is average. Atomic weight of the middle element is average of the atomic weight of other two elements is called the Dauber-Niers triad. There are some examples like lithium, sodium and potassium. These are arranged in increasing order of their atomic weight. Clear? What is the weight of lithium? 7. What is the weight of potassium? 39. And calculate the average value. 7 plus 39 upon 2, which is equal to 23 almost. And now we calculate the 23. Clear? So according to scientists, when elements are arranged in triad group in increasing order of the atomic weight, the atomic weight of middle element, this is the middle element, clear? The atomic weight of middle element is average of atomic weight of another two element. Make your definition yourself like this. 23 is the atomic weight of sodium. This is correct, we know. Now consider the second example for this, then we can explain better. Now second example, we take chlorine, bromine and iodine like this. Second example, chlorine, bromine and iodine. These are the symbols, chlorine, bromine and iodine. What is the atomic weight? We have to learn the atomic weight. Chlorine 35.5. Okay. We want to calculate the atomic weight of bromine. What is the atomic weight of iodine? 127. 127. Now again calculate average weight. 35.5 plus 127 divided by 2. 81.25, which is almost equal to 80. If you write 81, this is not wrong. So this atomic weight of bromine is 80. You can write 81 because of the isotope. So 80 and 81 is almost similar. Clear? To add the atomic weight, calculate the average value, which average value is equal to atomic weight of middle element. Now calculate the other example. You have to calculate This is your homework. Now phosphorus, okay, arsenic, antimony. What is the name of these elements? Phosphorus P, arsenic symbol is As, antimony Sb. Now write down their atomic weight. What is the atomic weight of this? Phosphorus 31, okay, antimony 120. So you have to calculate the atomic weight of arsenic. Now divide quickly, give the answer. And next example we can take calcium, strontium, barium. These are all metals. Calcium, strontium, barium, which contain yum at the last as a suffix, is all metals. Calcium 40, okay, barium 137. Now calculate the weight of strontium. How to calculate? Again process is same. Calculate the arithmetic value, mean average value 40 plus 137 divided by 2. Give the answer. Okay. Now it's clear all of you. What is the limitation of this law? Next heading is what is the limitation of this law? Limitations. Write down the next point. Limitations. Limitations of this law. Limitation. The concept of triad could be applied to a limited number of elements. This is not applicable for all elements. This is applicable only for limited elements. Clear? So what is the limitation? The concept of triad could be applied only for limited. Applied for only limited elements. It could not explain the all elements. It could not calculate or average value of all elements. Now it's clear all of you. Thank you. Have a nice day.